In May 2025, we hiked the Cape Wrath Trail, where you pick your own route from Fort William to the Cape Wrath Lighthouse, approximately 230 miles through glens, mountain passes, alongside lochs, waterfalls. Nearing the end, you arrive at the spectacular Sandwood Bay and finally the lighthouse. Camping is essential as the remoteness means no settlements for days at a time, but gratitude is due to the Mountain Bothy Association for maintaining these wonderful shelters when you eventually need to dry out. Although we were incredibly lucky to have had 16 days of cloudless skies during our 21-day hike. Follow our adventure on this epic trip.
It's Saturday, we are about to head off. What are you wearing this morning, Liz? Or you're not wearing? What are you wearing this morning?
Midge net away.
Midge net was necessary this morning.
I'm still eating my breakfast. We're all packed up and ready to go.
Where are we going?
As far as we can get. Somebody's asking where we're going. We have stopped for a mid-morning break.
Me to eat sultanas again and again and again.
And I was very excited to find that I had a Snickers bar in today's daily food pack. And we're sitting by this lovely babbling brook burn. And as usual, incredible scenery all around. And the sun keeps popping its head through the clouds as well. Are you filming me? I'm failing.
No, this is exactly what I didn't know. Should I just step down from there?
Yeah, but I mean, how? How did you step down? Like that? Well, yesterday we got to where I'd plotted on the map, but I had this vague kind of hope that we'd push on a bit further to here, Loch na Main, and camp somewhere like this. But we set off this morning from Ashel, which is where I'd originally planned anyway, at 9 o'clock, and it's midday, so it's 4, 5, 6. It would have been 7:30, and we were already dead when we got to Ashel, so I'm very glad we stopped there. This is beautiful. And we've just seen some deer. Oh, this is beautiful. I think Ben wants to stop and have lunch. It is 5 to 1, so that's a good time. No, not too early.
Saturday lunchtime spot. And how many miles have we done this morning? 4. But it's been a very... Is that the term for it? It's technical. This is beautiful day. And we're hungry, and my back hurts a little bit because I think I have my strap a little bit loose. So it's taking a lot of weight on my shoulder down from my back rather than onto my hips. Important things to get right.
That is a little spot down there that we had lunch, where we came from. And now we're going up this steep path.
That was a close one. We could have ended up following the gorge there, but thankfully we just checked the maps, having had lunch, and we've weaved our way up here. Hi. There's Liz behind. Amazing over there. Yes. Wow. Just so you can see it through there. Beautiful.
Well, I don't know how it comes out on camera, but it's quite steep here, isn't it? I love these hikes where you've never been before, so you don't know what it's going to be like, and you come around a corner and you see something amazing like this. It's in my backpack. Let me turn you around. Yeah, I'm never going to get there for filming, but it is lovely.
Somewhere down here, one of the waterfalls. Beautiful. And then in a minute there's another one over that side, which we'll come to. And then we'll make our way down to the loch there.
It's such a beautiful hike this afternoon.
What we're trying to do today, Liz?
To get to a nice spot by the river Carnac.
But we've got to check that this loch tide isn't coming in, sea tide isn't coming in now, and we get stuck because we're trying to make our way around the headland.
Well, we checked in at the bothy over there and took a photograph of the hand-drawn map of the best route across the marsh flats. Now we're walking along the beach, and somebody told us high tide's not till 6, but I was wondering, can we get round the headlands right now? we're going to have a go. It's all part of the adventure.
Got some deer up at the top there. Hi. Well, the water's coming in quite fast from here.
My windshield went off, so I wasn't bad on the windshield. But yeah, I think we made it. Clambering over those rocks, and then up there.
These are the deer, and they've got out of the water quick so they didn't get caught in the tide.
So from those marsh flats, we've been following this 4x4 track beside the River Karnak, and it's looking like it's going to be a bit softer underfoot in a second. This bit's a bit clambery, but beautiful. I really fancy a swim. It's very streams in the wilderness. Well, we can stop anywhere you like, but I think it's
I'd like to stop here, get some water,
yeah.
because I know water.
Good morning. This is where we camped last night. It's a little bit less round the bend than I'd kind of planned, but I think we did the right thing because that would have really been in shadow and been quite cold early on. Whereas when we noticed that the sun was going to go behind this mountain here, we quickly pitched the tent. It's a beautiful spot by the river. That's what we planned, to camp by the River Karnak. And the sun is now risen over that mountain and we're just getting packed up. We are just setting off. It's 9:20, so a little bit of a late start, but the path ahead is looking very magical. Ben's just eating his protein bar that he forgot to eat this morning, and it's giving us the opportunity to enjoy the view. Ben Adain with the Karnak. Wow.
Wow, this is beautiful. Glen. We've got a hard climb today, so and we're off a bit later. It's just gone 9:30, but hey.
This section here is really clambery. Reminds us of the
I'm a mountain goat, I can do it.
tricky bit round Loch Lomond on the West Highland Way. So it's kind of mud and rocks and up and down, but in a beautiful setting.
would be a lot quicker if we weren't stopping to look at this beautiful scenery, which is absolutely intense and very rocky though. Up here we've got primroses, bluebells, moss, and then just all the rocks up here. It's incredible. On that side, this is rugged as it is down here.
And the path is just littered with beautiful flowers. I think this sort of area is where I had been thinking of as a camp spot, but yeah, I think we were good where we were. Or perhaps this area would have been good as a camp spot.
Amazing sandy beaches.
We've just come up this very steep bit by the stream and then spotted this path, which doesn't look as steep. Maybe we should have taken that one. And now we're going to around burn 8 then.
What a gorgeous tree. Looks like an olive. It's not. A couple of birches over there. This is getting psyched up for going up. So we have got to do 2,000 feet up here. It's going to be a high one. Glad we're doing this in the morning and not in the afternoon actually.
How are you feeling?
I'm going to need just to catch my breath before we hit the mountain climb.
Yeah, it does look a bit ominous, doesn't it?
We just started the ascent. This wants to stop when we're up a bit to see the view, but it is amazing down there. Beautiful. We did actually start on the wrong bit, so hopefully we are now on the right bit. Amazing waterfalls, left and right. Let's get up, see what it looks like from the top.
Well, I think we've found the path, and I don't think it's quite as ominous as we thought it was going to be. Phew! It's a little bit more kind of like a little alpine track. So, onwards and upwards.
River behind me down at the bottom. We'll have a look when we get to the top. Liz is usually behind me on these climbs, and I go up a bit and then I look round. Liz is halfway down. Here she's running up, skipping up like a mountain goat, and yeah, we're doing well. She's off.
Not at the top yet though. Raya. we've stopped halfway up this big climb for a break and just seen some
Has an air display.
yeah, really cool aircraft. Don't know how well we caught it on camera, but yeah, it was very exciting.
Liz, where are we going?
Up.
Yeah, let's get us up. I hope it's not up that rock face. Beautiful flowers.
We are coming down the other side now, which is much more fun. Although it was very spectacular, but yeah, this is very enjoyable. It's a very nice path, and we met a nice couple coming up and had a very encouraging chat with them. Lovely views again. Got a first glimpse of the sea.
Liz is the dot the distance. I'm very hungry. Lunchtime with a view.
Let's see if we can find a good spot to sit and have lunch.
How's it go, Liz? How's it going?
We've just had lunch and it's quite a late lunch and it's 20 to 3 and we think we've got 8 miles to go, but they're going to be tricky ones, so
They're not just, it's not just walking,
no.
it's a track down to the loch and then around it. So it's quite hard going apparently.
Arduous, the book says.
Arduous.
We just filled up our water at a little Bothian campsite and we're just rounding Barrisdale Bay now. Barrisdale Bay. And then we have what the guidebook says is an arduous walk down the side of Loch Beg to get to Kinlochhorn, and we're estimating that we'll get there about 7:30 or 8. It'd be nice if it's earlier, but we're bracing ourselves for that. We were so distracted by this cottage that we missed the path. There's another hiker up there. He's just had a look at the notice over here. I've gone up that path. Been walking the wrong way for 5 minutes, but at least it's only 5 minutes. 10 by the time we walk back. Just what we don't need. Made it to the top. That path that we almost missed, well, we did miss, but it's hard to kind of think we've got another 3 or 4 hours to go. It's up as 4 and we've been going since just after 9. We've already climbed a mountain. So we'll feel great when we get there though.
There's 3 cute islands out there in the loch. I'm just going up from roots, just been walking along, and then you got this beautiful tree above you. Isn't that so gorgeous? Right at the edge of the loch.
This does remind me a bit of our hike along Loch Lomond last year at this time, where you've got this up and down path but an amazing view of the loch at the same time. Except of course that there's no sound apart from birds, no trains, no cars and buses and lorries on the other side of the loch. Oops. No jet skis. Yeah, it's so remote here that the silence is golden.
That water gets very deep very quickly along this side, but yeah, you wouldn't want to fall in to this. Amazing colour. Whoa, I'm a bit close to the edge here, so I ought to probably have two hands on my sticks, I think.
We just stopped for a Snickers break and just wondering, who knows lives there? I think you can get to it by boat for sure. And now we've got to do our last climb up of the day. I think we've got about an hour and 40 minutes left to go. How do you feel about that?
Just got to do it, haven't you? Where we have red moss. What is incredible. We're right next to the water's edge here, but yet I'm yet to see a single fish. The sun is lower and behind me are the mountains, and we're making our way through the bushes, which is lovely rhododendrons.
We've just been walking through some beautiful rhododendron-y woods and we're just on the final stretch.
If it weren't cloudy, the sun would be still shining through just a little bit, and we have come right up to where I think we're going to be staying the night, over there. We are just arriving, we're crossing a bridge down to the campsite, and we made it. Morning Liz, sleep alright?
Yeah, really well.
What have we got for breakfast?
Good.
Packets of porridge.
That we made up with the Tesco's porridge oats.
and I put salt and sultanas in mine.
This was our camp spot last night. There were 3 or 4 other tents here when we arrived, but they've all gone already. And yeah, we're just getting packed up to go. And it's going to be another big climb today, and we're heading for Shield Bridge. And my hair's a mess, and I haven't showered for a week. We are all packed up and ready to go, so we're leaving no trace.
I just fell in the river, got wet boots to start the morning.
They'll dry out quick. You'll be good. And yeah, we're heading that way. And we've got our rucksacks all packed, my stuff going over. And yeah, other campers were there. And we were by this lovely river. Onward.
Amazing eucalyptus trees. They are so old. And we're heading off around the loch, and we are 8-hour, 10-mile walk, elevation over 2,000 feet. So big climb today.
We checked the map and we realised that we had gone too far and missed the track, and now that we've gone back, there's this notice on this gate. We need to read notices, don't we?
This is one amazing estate. It's just got a ginormous, gigantic eucalyptus trees all through the estate as we just sort of climb.
We've come up through the forest on quite a steep track, and we've delayed because we're going to be in the sun, and we've got to go up there. It looks very steep. And that's where we camped last night, down in that little field there. Let's keep going up. We're at the top, which is marked by this beautiful pylon. Ben thought we were going to go up there, which you can if you want to go and climb that mountain, but check the map and it's downhill from here. You happy about that?
Yeah.
This is where we walked yesterday, all along the edge of Loch Beg. Every now and then we come across a puddle and it has wiggly tadpoles in it. Cute! Just look at the vastness of these mountains. Looking up that track over there. And we've gone to have a look at that deer stalker hut.
Well, I'm inside. Fantastic little shed thing. I think it's a deer stalker's hut hideout. Apparently so. Fantastic views out here. Down there, just about to do a river crossing. This is our scenery. If you see any deer, let me know.
There is not a cloud in the sky. It's just such an incredible situation. So I was saying to Ben, if we pass a lochs, I'm going to get my swimming costume on and dive in. It's so hot today.
Beautiful flowers. Just done a top up in the stream. Haven't fallen in yet.
That's where we're heading. Where we've come from. Well, we've done the various river crossings we need to do. So we're now on the east side of the river. But it's such a hot day, I just keep wanting to jump into these little pools.
Well, the lochs here, the lochs. So Liz is making her way up from being down there. Keep walking.
Well, we made it to the top, but the lochs doesn't look quite as inviting as those pools in the river, so I don't think I will jump off and go for a swim. It's a bit muddy. So we are following this crazy path, and this is basically rocks. It's quite tricky. And we're going down there.
Yep. Far and high.
And we're going to get the drone
Yeah.
to follow us. That'll be a fun shot. Well, that's the end of that horrible bit. And the path looks a bit nicer, but look at the view. So incredible. This is our first sight of the road. We drove along this road a couple of years ago when we went to Skye, and we went through Shield Bridge.
Whoa. Such a view. Such a view. Well, just come from up there somewhere, and we are heading right over there. Thankfully we're past the worst bit, but you've got to watch every single step. Every single step you've got to watch on this ground. This is a good example of a U-shape glaciated line. Gorgeous. Just below me here. So we'll go along the side of this bit. Liz is leading the way around these rocky bits. Trying to drop down the sides. It's not too big areas. This is typically being a mountain goat itself. First injury of the day. Liz is just washing her knee before she fell down that quite steep slope. That was very lucky.
Editing Liz here. I'd just like to clarify a couple of things. Although I'm smiling, it was quite a serious situation. Not quite as serious as Ben made out. I hadn't actually fallen down that slope, but there were two little paths and somehow I managed to trip over my own feet and I fell into the lower one, but my rucksack was hanging over the edge and I was literally holding onto the grass to keep myself from tumbling down the slope. And Ben had to come and rescue me and help me get my rucksack off. He had to take my rucksack off me and then I was able to sit up and clean up my wounds.
Listening to the cookie. Now I was just thinking on the way down that walking and this kind of stuff is incredibly intense on the brain, because every footstep you're making you have to decide where to put it, and if you misplace it you could fall over, so it's really intense. You can't just wander around looking at the distance, you've got to place
and looking at the incredible view.
But now and again you've got to stop.
Yeah,
in.
you do. And don't walk because you'll fall over. Right.
And listen to the silence. Wow. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a waterfall down here into a big pool, which at the end of an afternoon like today, I could so go into that. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
Sun again.
we've been walking in the shadow.
It's the building.
We've been walking in the shadow of that mountain for the last half an hour.
Yeah.
And then for the last 10 minutes, it's going to be in sunshine. Shield Bridge. Yes. There's the campsite. Looks like there's lots of places.
Liz getting picked up by a stranger to go and pick up the parcel, which is to be picked up at 8 o'clock tonight, leaving it very, very tight. So the camp lady see offered to take Liz there. If we hadn't have gotten that, we probably wouldn't have got that parcel tonight. And even then online it says it's shut, so we'll just see what happens when we get there. They've probably got their number. This is an amazing camp spot, and here we have hot showers, kitcheny bit, and a little shop over there that sells food. Where is it? Not that bit. Yeah, behind this tree. Bits and pieces which I'll go and investigate because they are open till 8.